Hello everyone, I'm finally here. Had to do a few things this morning that took me away from about 5 minutes of my life today, but I am here ready to go. It is Wednesday, March 26, 2025, and my name's Sharon McNall. I'm a Stampin' Demonstrator, and I live in Sharon, Vermont, which is a really small town just outside of New Hampshire. And I live in central Vermont, where it's very cloudy today, and it's gonna be cloudy for the next couple days, and we got a little bit of snow the other day, so we don't want to see snow this time of year. So hopefully it will go away very quickly, but the temperatures aren't going to be that warm, so who knows. But anyway, I am here to unbox the, hold on just 1 second. There we go. I've got my laptop up and running, and I see I got like a lot of stuff here showing, which probably don't want to do that. So let me just fix my desk a little bit. There we go. I've been working on my Stampin' retreat. That's this weekend. So those were the instruction sheets, but thankfully I didn't have a picture on the front page there because I usually do that, but there wasn't enough space because we're doing 16 projects on Saturday, and then we'll have a tags class, and I have a 2-page scrapbook spread, so I'm really excited. I'm actually ahead of myself. I believe right now, just like knock on some wood because you never know what's going to happen. I've been kind of back and forth with my day job today, also getting ready for the retreat, selling the house. We got an offer on my parents' house Friday. We actually got 2 offers, and I accepted one of them. And I've been doing lots of arranging like not home inspections, but septic, all those good things that come with selling a house. I've never sold a house, so I don't really know. I've only bought one, and that was with my husband. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, so far, septic is good. I was really worried about that one. But my next worry is the plumbing and the electrical. So we'll see what that entails. But let us know where you are watching from. I am going to be unboxing Daydream. I haven't really gotten a chance to look at the box whatsoever, and I've been kind of seeing, some alternatives out there, so I'll get to that. But today I'm just going to unbox, and if I have enough time, I will I'll check it out and see what it entails, and then I hope to make one version of each of the projects. So my cat is asking to come in because she knows I'm talking to you guys, and she gets very jealous, so you might hear her meowing, and yep, there she goes. So I might have to run and let her out because sometimes she gets a little too loud. Oops, see, and I kind of almost stepped on her. All right, so let's unbox. It comes to you in the mail like this, and has a nice little box that has usually nice graphics on it. If not, then it's just your normal orange paper pumpkin box. But this one's really special. It's got daisies on it. And my team is called the Inspired Daisies. And that was after my grandmother. She loved to pick wildflowers. And on my wedding day, my mom, and a couple of my aunts went out into the field. We didn't really have a lot of money at that time, and so we did a lot of things just like homemade. So I had no idea they were doing this. And they went out in the field and picked lots of wildflowers for the tables. And they had vases. My grandmother had millions of vases. And a lot of the flowers that they picked were daisies. So I was inspired by my grandmother, of course, to name my team Inspired Daisies. And my business name is Inspired by Graham. So it's all about my grandmother today, right? She just loved flowers. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot. I'm going to save this because I like to give these away. So I wasn't sure what color I needed today. So let me go over to my ink, where my ink pads are, and I'm going to grab Lost Lagoon. Thankfully I had it there. So, you know, again, I like to use my own ink pads. That way I can, you know, give this away to somebody else. And then we got, the kit is always in some kind of tissue paper. A lot of times it's blue, but this one is white. I reuse these. I reuse them from our kits. I'm definitely going to keep this box, and I can use it as a gift box, and I can just actually cover up the paper pumpkin with a die cut or a belly band, and definitely reuse this. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's check it out and see what we've got. I know we have lots of pretty flowers, that's for sure. So this is what our kit looks like, and we can see all the projects there. They are gorgeous. So let me just fold up my tissue paper so I have this all ready to go in my little bag of tissue paper. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's Wednesday, middle of the day, hump day. And my day's really full today. I actually am teaching a class tonight. And we are at the Parks and Rec class tonight. And I have all my kits ready to go. We are actually, I'll show you what we're doing. So we are making these cards, and this is the So Much to Celebrate kit from our kits collection. This is like my little display I have at the independent living facility. They had their class last week, and this week Parks and Rec. So what I'm doing now is whatever they do, I'm going to do for Parks and Rec. It's just so much easier. And last month, it was the first time I have ever included a kit in my classes, and they loved it. So, and a lot of people that come to my classes, you know, especially at the independent living facility, they have a craft room, but they don't have their own crafts, like craft supplies. And same goes to the attendees from Parks and Recreation. A lot of them, some of them, I would say half of them have supplies and half of them don't. And I've been getting kind of like the middle age group, so 30 to maybe 50 range, years old. And we have found that that age group likes kits. They don't want to invest in all of the supplies. Not necessarily, some do, but some don't. And they just want to get together with friends, you know, girls' night out, guys' night out, whatever, and make cards. So I love our kits, and you'll see me like make more of them. We have a lot of gorgeous kits that are available. You can find those at my website, inspiredbygraham.com. I'm really behind on my updating my website, so please don't criticize. It's just about the timing factor and what's on my plate right now. So if you want to know what's going on for my classes and everything else, you just need to be part of my email list, because that way, that's how everyone gets my information. My website is just there, and when I have time to get it back up and running and updated, then I'll do that. But for the time being, just be on my email list. And I don't send out emails every day, but eventually I might, when I sell this house and I'm doing Stampin' Up full time. All right, so I love to keep these bags. So this is going to go in my stock of little Ziploc bags. We've got some mini glue dots, and you guys know I love to reuse and use these for in place of the mini glue dots. And I've got a little envelope here that are full of the mini glue dots. So save those. They are very helpful. You can also use your tape runners if you want, or liquid glue. Looks like we've got some mini Stampin' Dimensionals. This is a brand new pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this one. If I can find my box, I'm just looking around for my box of dimensionals. They're probably on my other desk. Let's see. Yep, there they are. And I'm going to save these because I can give those away as a gift. And I'll just pull out. Oh, you know what? I've been working on another sheet here. So this is the one I've been using right here. So I'll use that one. But this I'll keep in here. And if I have the opportunity to give something away, maybe I'll give away some mini dimensionals. Here we've got some adhesive strips. All right, so maybe we'll be, I don't know what we'll be using these for, but we'll find out. Now, I'm going to sort how I normally sort in my classes. We work top to bottom, and when you're doing kits, you need to really stay focused and like organized. That way, you know, you don't lose things. So what I tell, oh wow, look at that, you guys. Look at the back side of that envelope. It's beautiful. Alternative, and you can use this as a front panel on the envelope alone. It's just gorgeous. All right, so what I tell people is we're going to work on our envelopes first, and they come like this. Let's reduce the size of the envelope so we have more workspace. So we are going to fold and burnish all the envelopes, and I'm not sure if they're all the same or not, but we'll find out. And I don't actually know how many cards I'm making. I didn't even look at the instruction sheet. But we'll just keep going, folding these over. So far I've got 3, and this one's 4. Oh, this one's different. It's got a bee on it. So we've got, so far, we've got daisies and bees. I like the beehive. I'm sure there's going to be a beehive stamp in there. All right, so they got that one, and now we've got some blue envelopes with some daisies. And that one's really cute. Oh my goodness, very cute. We got 2 more. Oh wow, look at the card bases. So nice. Look at that. This has got to be one of the best ones ever. I've already ordered some of the kits, the extra kits that you can get. This class is going to be used for the independent living facility. Ladies, they wanted spring cards, and this definitely looks springy to me. Daisies are always happy flowers in my mind. So that's that card front. I don't know which envelope. It's probably going to go with this one right here, but we'll see in just a second. Now we've got 3 vellum die cuts, rectangles with a little kind of edge there. All right, so I'm going to put these probably off. You won't see them, but I'm going to put them up over here so I don't lose them. Next up, we got some more card bases, the blue ones. And we should have probably 3 of those. Which we do, so there's 3. I'm just gonna crisscross these like that so I can see where they are. And then this one is a die cut, but I'm afraid I don't want to take it out because I don't know. This looks like it's a card front itself, so I'm not going to take those 2 out right now. I'm not going to separate those. So just going to put them off to the side when I have 3 of those. And now we've got some card bases that have a hint of yellow in them. If you've made the paper pumpkin kits already, let us know what you think of it in the comments. I would love to know as well. All right, so now we've got those. We got all, so 3, 6, 9. We're making 9 cards today. And these are die cuts as well. So let's just kind of poke these out. 2 and 3. I think they're all the same. 4, 5, and 6, 7. So we're probably going to put 4 on each card. Because there's 12 here and 3 cards. So I'm going to guess that's what we're going to do. These are going over here. And then let's see if I got any comments right now. You've already made yours. Oh, that's good, Joanne. Let us know what you think of it. Oh, yes, I agree, Denise. Paper Pumpkin has really stepped up their kits. Lots and lots of beautiful ones as well. Plus our kits in the kits collection are wonderful too. And when I went to On Stage, they had a couple new ones out there. So I've already seen some of the new ones coming to us shortly, and they are beautiful as well. So we got some cute little circles and greens and a hint of yellow there. And oh my goodness, look at all of these die cuts. This is going to be crazy. I hope I don't lose these. I should have my little container. That way I can put them in something. But right now I'm just unboxing, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to put any of these together. It just all depends on how fast I can get these all punched out. If I can't get to them, then I will, on my live Monday night, I will complete, hopefully, be able to complete the original 3 cards, and then next Wednesday, I'll have some alternatives for you. All right, so I'm just kind of putting the same die cut in their, each of them in their own little pile. And we got some really cute daisy plants here. This one you'll have to be careful because it's very delicate. Okay, and got another daisy design there. And another one. Oh my goodness, look at all these. I think I got them all. So we're probably going to do that 2 more times, is my guess. So each card's going to have 3 little bumblebees. We don't have, I haven't seen any bees yet. It's just been too cold for our environment here in Vermont. It's just been too cold. I did see some robins. The robins are here, which is really nice. I feel like I'm missing one. Let's see. Oh no. These 2 are the same. These 2 are the same. Or I feel like I'm missing a little tiny one. Hopefully. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Still taking them out. Anyway, I lost track of what I was talking about. Oh yeah, robins. We have robins back now. And there was this other bird that I heard yesterday when I was leaving for work. That was new. So everything is, you know, our birds are coming back from the south. And the geese that have been up in Canada are actually heading south now. I heard some yesterday as well. So there we go. All right, so that one's all done. Just double check. And then we have one more sheet. And then it looks like we got some die cuts next, like sentiment die cuts. And I'm not sure if they're stickers or die cuts, but we'll see in just a second. That one's there. Normally I would try to poke these all out at the same time, each image, but they're very delicate and, you know, I'm afraid that I will break them, especially this one. This one's really delicate, especially around where the leaves are and the foliage of the plant. Just got to be really careful with this one. I did challenge my team last month when this one was advertised to join Paper Pumpkin. You know, one, because it's great to get a kit every single month, but we're called the Inspired Daisies, so that was another reason why. Now you can use some of these if you wanted to as stencils, especially on the last one we just poked out before. That could work too. So I know some people do that. Okay, I feel like I've got like cards all over, like deck of cards. This one has a lot of pieces. All right, we've got some sentiment banners, and they looks like they give us a few extra. I love that because I'll use those up for like my in-person classes. Like tonight I'm bringing them the kits and a bunch of like pieces of cardstock, and I'm going to see if they want to make some alternatives from their kits, and we'll see if anybody takes that challenge. All right, okay, so those are there. Next up is our chipboard, which I always use. I use it for shipping. You can use these for journal making as well, albums. It's super sturdy, and why not recycle and use it? It's perfectly fine. All right, here are the stamps, and where's the stamp? Like, am I missing the stamp set? No, it's up here. Oh my goodness, it was one of the first things I took out. So we get an extra stamp set this month, okay, which is really, really fun. So I did hear about that. But the sentiments for the stamp set this month, Daisy Daydream, they say, thank you for always being there for me. Wishing you brighter days ahead. Thank you. Enjoy your special day, and sweetest birthday wishes. And it looks like we've kind of got some two-step stamping here with the body of the bee and the wings. And then over here, here's that beehive kind of honeycomb look. And then we got a daisy. Oh, hello is over here, and then happy birthday. So that's really nice. We have a lot of different sentiments, images that we can use with this paper pumpkin kit. All right, now I'm going to slide all of these over here because I need my workspace. And hopefully none of them will go on the floor. Wow, look at all these. I'm going to push these to the right. Okay, we'll open up the sheets here and we'll take a look at them. So again, here is the card designs that we'll make. And then when you open it up, there's a few things you should pay attention to. So on the edge of our instruction sheet, they always add a ruler. So this one goes from 0 to 18 inches. So it looks like we'll be, I don't know, we don't have any twine or anything. I don't think I remember seeing that. So maybe we won't be using the ruler on this one, but they do come in handy. You can actually cut this off. And if you have a trimmer where you can't see the measurements that well, you can actually tape that right onto your trimmer. All right, so number one, so they list them 1, 2, and 3. And then on the back side here, or the kind of the other side, it's going to show you what supplies you need for each card. So the first one, we've got the card base, the blue and the blue envelope. Of course, those are going to go together. So we can get that out right now. All right, so we've got the blue base and the blue envelope. And now they're asking for the sentiment. So that one is the smaller one. Actually, there's 3 different sizes, so you find them. Here they are. So you can tell they're different by the ends of the band, like the sentiment strip there. This one is kind of got some fun little curls on it, and this one's just a bit wider. All right, so these go with that first card. And then it looks like we have 2 gold pieces, honeycombs, and these are like gold foiled. And that's it for that one. All right, so I'm going to put these aside and my card bases. And then card number 2 over here. It looks like we need this envelope here, I think. Yes, you can tell by, there's the envelope flap right here, so we'll need those. So one of these, and then the rest I'm going to put up over out of sight. And then we will need one of these here. And we'll need one of these gorgeous flowers. I'm going to put these out of sight. We'll need one of those little green circles. And a bee. So here's that little bee. Looks like we just need one of those. We've got quite a few of them though. And our sentiment banner is the one I just showed you before. It's the wider one. And okay, so this here is the strips of adhesive. So we've got the sentiment, the circle. I need one of those, which I already have. I think I've got everything on that one. I think. We'll see if I'm missing something. And then card number 3 is this envelope here. And then the beautiful card base. And then it looks like we're using all sizes of the daisies, which I have on my table here. And I think that is it, except I missed these daisies on card number 1. So that one goes over there. There's a lot of pieces in this one. All right, and then on the back side, we have some additions that you can purchase. And I'm not sure what these are called, but there is a name for them. And I'll find that out for you. But over here is going to be a picture of everything that's included in the kit. So right here it says contains supplies for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. And then they'll give you all of the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors, which are basic black, crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, mossy meadow, soft seafoam, very vanilla. So the ink spot that they gave us is Lost Lagoon. All right, so that's card number 3. So I'm going to put that one out of the way. All right, so I'm going to try to get some of these done for you. I'll try to do all 3. Let me see, what time is it? 10:36. I think I can do it. My cat's visiting again. All right, so we're going to go back to card number 1, which is the blue one. And it's going to look like this, the final design. Looks like I need 2 of those flowers, so we'll just see. You pull this in, it's horizontal card. How many of you have a cat that loves to be in your craft room when you are crafting along? I know mine does. Okay, so now we'll work with the card base. It's horizontal. And I noticed this one's not really scored or folded good. So let me just reline these up and try to get this a little bit straighter using my bone folder. Sometimes that happens. And now I no longer see the little white edge that was peeking out. So that's great. The difference between the adhesive dots, so the images that you want to look for are these little full circles. Those mean adhesive, so it's those little circles. And I'm glad that they're making them a little bit bigger now. And then dimensionals are, they look like this. I don't know if you can see that, but they're these little shapes that look like dimensionals. Okay, and that they tell you where to put them. Okay, so it looks like we're going to stamp first. We're going to stamp our sentiment, enjoy your special day, and the honeycomb. So let me grab the kit, the stamp sets, and we can get these. Now, I don't think I'm going to do or stamp enjoy your special day because I need lots of birthday cards. So let me just see which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use Sweetest Birthday Wishes if it fits. And I can just pull this out and just add this over top, and it looks like it's going to fit. So I'm happy with that. We also need the honeycomb, which is here. And I think that's all. Looks like it. Now you can design on the inside of your card, creating some of the bees. What other shapes do they have here? They have some daisy flowers. So I know I don't have time to design the inside today, but we're just going to make the basic ones. Let me go grab some blocks, and I'm going to trip over Fuzzy if she doesn't move. And the sun's out. That's great. This is always the time she asks to go out too. She's like clockwork. I'm using a C block for this one, but a B block would work as well. And a C block on this one. And if you don't have a C block, then a D block would work, but you just have to be careful you don't rock your block because it will be a little bit too big for you. Okay, I'm going to stamp first. We have photopolymer stamps, right? So that means we need our piercing mat. So I've got mine right here handy. And there's no gold foil, but there is a right and wrong side to these. So always take a look at them. And the rough side is the back side. So always look for the smooth side first, and then I'm going to stamp with the Sweetest Birthday Wishes. Let me find my Lost Lagoon. Oh, good. I was just reading your comment, Denise. You're just like me, or I'm just like you. My kit is waiting for me, so I have a Stampin' Up! Order that's on my floor right now. I haven't opened it yet, because I need to get done what I need to get done first before I reward myself by ordering or opening up my box of products. I do that all the time, unless I really need something. Oh, I didn't stamp that very good, but let me see if I can do it on the back side. Yeah, so I'm very true to myself where I need to stay focused and complete what I need to complete first before anything else. All right, I kind of like that font, but it'll take a little bit of use to, I need to get used to it. Let's find that honeycomb. And you can see right here where they're saying or recommending where you stamp the honeycomb. All right, so it looks like those go in the same direction, kind of all the same direction, and these kind of go horizontal. But you know what? I don't think it really matters too much. I just get them kind of up over here because it is, the front's going to get covered up a little bit. So I'm just going to stamp over here. I got some ink on my block already. How'd I do that? Wasn't paying attention. All right, so I've got 2 there, and then 1 is going to go over here. And then 1 is going to go this way. And another one is going to go the same direction, but a little bit lower. So we have 5 little stamped images. And if you are selling your cards, make sure you have your angel policy stamped on the back side. I will be. So I will stamp the one that I have. I love this one because the font there, and then it says from the heart, and it's got a little heart there, and then here's your copyright Stampin' Up, which abides by the angel policy, and that's copyright policy. All right, I just closed that because I don't want to mess with it and get ink all over my hands. All right, so now, oops, they're asking us to add their sentiment. So sweetest birthday wishes are going to go in the middle, and it's got 3 little adhesive dots. So if you don't like to work with these, then use your own adhesive, liquid glue, or, you know, tear and tape too, it works, red line tape, Seal Plus, glue dots. All right, so we got those on, and now we just need to peel off the back side, kind of like dimensionals. And then this is going to get added right in the middle. Hopefully we can get it straight. Yeah, that's better. And then they say we need a bee, a bumblebee. So let's grab one of those. And there's a little circle on it. So that means it's going to get stuck down with our adhesive. So we'll grab one of the little circles and put it right on the back side of the bee on the body. And I'm going to peel that little adhesive piece off so these are ready to stick. And then we need 2 of those little honeycombs in gold foil. And then 2 of these daisies. Now sometimes they're a little bit different, so I've got to look and see. So one's going to go here, and then the other one's going to go up there. I think, are they all the same? You know what? I don't think they are. Let's just, I'm pretty sure they're not the same. That one's the same. Maybe, no, see? Oh, wait. I think they're a little different. Yeah, because this one is kind of curved towards the right, whereas this one is slightly curved to the left. Yeah, they're just slightly different. Okay, so I've got my 2 piles. So this one here is turning towards the right, so that is going to be on the bottom. And then the other one, of course, is going to be on the top. So it's going to look something like this. And these are going to get kind of over here. And then the other one is up on this side here. It doesn't show how you put those down. Okay, I see what they're doing. So let's put our dimensionals on the back side of the daisies. And we want 2 over here, 1 here, and then, oh boy, this is where the little honeycomb goes. So you need to have the white facing your, so you're looking at the white side, which is the back side. And then it looks like we just put one of these dimensionals on here. I'm going to put 2. I don't feel safe with just one. Okay, so I think that one's all set. And then this one, let's see. Same thing, it looks like. So 2 on that side, 1 in the middle. And then, of course, we've got to put it, I've got to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, it's going to get turned. So the honeycomb is going to go on this side. Again, face it towards you. And I'm going to grab 2 of these. Okay, so now I'm just going to double check everything to make sure that I have these where I want them to go, because I can always move that honeycomb. Wasn't sure about this, because it is, both of them are going over the edge. Can you see that over here and over here? So that means I need to push them in or angle them downward. So I'm just going to be really careful. I'll probably have to put another dimensional on here. There we go, that one's better. And then this one's going to get moved. I could have done this first. Like, totally, I could have done this a different way. There we go. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. So we'll peel off these little backings here. And there's a lot. Oops, that one came off. I'm going to add one more over here. Okay, so now we'll add this one here. Oops, look at that, just one pulled off. Oops, I think I hear Mr. UPS coming up the driveway. That will be another Stampin' Up order. He's been here like, I think every day this week so far. So now I'm looking at the center here, which is, we'll pull this off right here. So it's going to go underneath the banner. And I want to try to center it amongst wishes. And now we're going to add this one on. Let's just take these dimensional backings off. I don't know if you can hear my heater, but I do have my heater running today. There, and now the bee is going to get stuck on over here. That's so cute. Now, what I will do is I will take my Wink of Stella, because Sometimes on the kits, they just look a little bit muted. So if you just grab your Wink of Stella and just brush stroke these, don't fill them in, just give it a nice little brush stroke, you'll get a better look. I love Wink of Stella. I know people use it a lot, and it just helps make everything come together. And we'll also highlight the B. There. All right, so here's card number 1. It's pretty cool. All right, and then of course the coordinating envelope, which is just gorgeous. You can also take your Wink of Stella and jazz these up as well. And the back side, you can do the same thing. There. All right, so that is card number 1. If you wanted to put some embellishments, some gems or anything on there, you can do that. A lot of times with kits, you have extras. And so from another kit, I would, if I wanted to put embellishments on there, like some rhinestones or gems, I would just pull them from a different kit because, of course, we always get extras. But I think this one is good enough. I don't know if I would add any kind of sparkle on it. You already have the Wink of Stella, so I think that provides the embellishment as is. All right, so let's see what number 2 brings us. All right, thank you for, what is it? Thank you for always being there for me. That's a nice little sentiment. We can do that. It's rather large sentiment there. And I think it'll fit on a C block. Yep, that should work. And that is the only stamp we're using. So we can stamp right away. And it's the one that's kind of thicker. And again, find the right and wrong side. The smooth side is your stamping side. All right, so there, thank you for always being there for me. And I'll just close this up. And now we're going to work with that panel that has the circle on it. So it's this one right here. And it looks like we are going to pop it out. Keep this. You can use it for something. And we're going to apply I'm looking. Okay, I missed a step. We need to run the tape right here. So these little adhesive strips. So one's going to go up here. Now, I would cut these in half lengthwise. I think you can do that and get away with still being able to have a nice size strip. All right, so that's done. And then we will add I think it's just gonna go here, I believe, but it looks like we need to have some of those little circle adhesive dots. And there's mine. I'm a little unsure on this one, so sorry about my hesitation here. It says to put 4 on there, but I'm going to put 5, one in the middle. And let's peel this off and get it ready. All these little circles are everywhere. Okay, so we have this, and where is the card base? Which one is the card base? This right here. Okay, and it's a portrait mode. So we'll peel these off. I'm not sure why we could have just used Stampin' Dimensionals. Now I feel like when I put this on, this side over here is not getting anything. So I am going to take my mini dimensionals and I'm going to add some over here. I think this side needs a little bit of support, don't you? And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut one of these smaller. Okay, let's just peel these off. And then again, make sure your card's opening correctly. Okay, mine is good to go. And this gets centered on top of the card base. And then that little circle we put our adhesives on, that goes right in here. So center it on that little circle. And now we're working with a nice, gorgeous flower. So this one right here. And also the bumblebee. So we got another bee. And they are saying that we need to have a dimensional behind the little flower, the smaller flower, and an adhesive dot over on the foliage there, and an adhesive dot on the back of the bee. So let's grab our little circles first, and we'll get these ready to go. So that bee's all set. And now let's flip this over. So we're working on the back side, and we'll grab one of the adhesive dots and add it to that leaf right there. And then let me find my dimensionals here. And we need 3 on our sentiment. Oh, looks like I only have edge pieces left, just barely. So let's cut some of these down. Do not. I saw somebody in my last class throw out edge pieces. So I went dumpster diving and I grabbed those from the garbage. Because do not throw out your edge pieces, you guys. They might look a funny shape, but they still do the job. All right, that's ready. Let's get this adhesive piece off. And now we'll add our dimensionals over here. So again, one goes, one goes here. And then one goes on the little kind of baby flower. And that is it. Okay, so let's press those down really well. And we'll peel off, we'll peel off the back side here. And then the little glue dot. And bring in our card. And the flower goes on first. Oops, stuck banner. There we go. All right, this goes right down. So the end here is going to go right down over between these two honeycombs. And so we'll do this in stages. Actually, no, they got it down. Yeah, they're off a little bit on their design. So just put this down gently, press on the dimensionals and the leaf there. So that should be all set. And then we'll add the little sentiment banner. Oh, I missed the vellum. I just see the vellum. So the rectangle, and again, there's a right and wrong side for the vellum, so make sure you have that correct. And it looks like it's just going to be an accent piece. So I can adhere it down. The only thing is I'm going to use, since I've already popped this up, I'm going to add some of the round circle adhesive dots. That way I don't double stack it, and then your sentiment's going to be way too high. So let's just add a few here. And then we're going to sneak this in over about this area. I don't even know if I really like that vellum, to be honest with you. But I'm going to do it because that's what it looks, that's how it goes. And then our bumblebee is just going to go over here. Cute. Let's hit it with some Wink of Stella real quick. And then we'll move on to the final card. And post a comment if you have any questions or want to learn more about Paper Pumpkin or Stampin' Up! In general, or any questions really. I'll try to answer them the best I can. There. Okay. And then the envelope that matches is this one right here. And I'm only going to highlight the bees. Oh, there's some daisies down here. Let's do that. See, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of brush stroking very lightly. There, all done. Cute. This is really cute. No embellishments needed because we have this little, it's like embossed honeycomb, so it kind of shines. And the fact that we added the Wink of Stella on everything else, it's perfect. All right, so that was that. And the next one, our final design, looks like we're going to be using a lot of flowers. So we already have a lot of flowers right here from our card base. It's portrait mode. And this one says sweetest birthday wishes. So I've already used that one. So I still might do the same thing. The banner now. The banner is this one right here. Again, a right and wrong side. So just give it a feel. Smoother sides facing you. And let's see if there's any other sentiments in the set that will go on a long rectangle. Let's see what they are. Enjoy your special day. Thank you. I still think I want the happy birthday on the outside. I can stamp enjoy your special day on the inside. I just like the happy birthday on the front side. So I'm going to find that little sweetest birthday wishes stamp again and stamp. Okay, we've already seen that once. Oops, there's cat. Let me just grab my Lost Lagoon and add this to the back side. I'm going to grab the last card we just made, and I'm going to do the same thing. You got to wait 5 more minutes, kitty. Okay, lots of different things for this one. So we need 2 of the honeycomb gold foils, a bee, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers. So there should be 6 different designs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to be going different, I bet. These are not all the same design. They might look it. So we're going to have some that are pretty close, if it matters to you or not. So let's see if I can find, this one goes here. So that one's the same. That one, nope, it's different because of that. See that little brown spot? Those two go together. This one goes here. We know these, they're obvious. This one, nope, different, but it's this one right here. There we go, match that one up. Nope, right here. This one and this one. And then we have these. Okay, so make sure you do that first, okay? Because there's 6 different designs and it doesn't really look like it. So just take your extra time. I'm gonna just move that over there to the side, and let's find the bee and our little circle adhesives. And we've got that one already, and we'll just peel that off so it's ready to get stuck on. And we got the 2 foils, which we can just put on when we need to. The little tiny flower, which is this one here. That one has a mini dimensional. So I'll have to cut that one down to size. And just make sure it's not showing from the front, which it is just a little bit. So we'll just give it a haircut. So that one's set. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, where am I going to put these? It looks like I have to just put them on top of the other ones. Well, I know this is going to go on right about here. So let's put our 3 little adhesive dots on this one, and we'll at least get that one adhered down. Oops. We'll just put it right about here. And then this little daisy is going to go right here. So we're just matching them up. So it's kind of cool because we've got it printed, and then we're just going to put one over top of it to give it dimension. Right, so this should be a little bit easier now, as long as I don't. I gotta figure out which flowers have these. And these all get little dimensionals. So I was just thinking, we use those adhesive strips, right, for that one card, and we only use 3 strips. So that means we're going to be taking 6 more from here, and then you're going to be left over with, you know, at least 3, and you have all of the edge pieces. So again, if you're looking to save some money and you want just to purchase kits, the kits keep on giving and giving. There's always extra pieces. All right, let's try this one here. Figure out where it goes. It's gonna go, I think, right there. Yep. And does that one has the honeycomb on it, so it's gonna come out this way. So let's add that. So we'll put it down this way. It's gonna go like kind of like this. Okay, so that means I'm gonna flip this over, and I'll take our dimensionals and just stick them over top of the honeycomb. So we got 2 purposes with the dimensionals. One, that they're holding down the honeycomb gold foil, and the other one is we're lifting up the flower. That's gonna, so it's gonna go right on top of the other one. I'm gonna squish those down, make sure they're actually adhered to the paper. Oh, shoot, I put it on the wrong side. Of course I did. Or did I not? Let's see. No, I didn't. It goes right like that. Oh, it's going over the edge though. Darn it. Well, easy fix. Let's just snip it off. There. Only you guys know I just did that. All right, so let's work on the bigger one here. It's the largest one. Let's see, 1, 2, we use that one. This one here. Well, let's see, which one do we have first? Oh, Lordy. There we go. This one matches up there. If you have a hard time figuring out, look at the browner petal. So we just have these two left. That's not right. That way. Okay, so this one also has the honeycomb on it. Yeah, I had a feeling that dimensional should not go there. Sneak one in right about there. Wait a minute. Oh, I put that on the wrong side too, didn't I? Oh well, it's fine. It's supposed to have been over here, but that's okay. And then we have one more flower to go. I think it's this one. Nope. It's got to be this one. Yep. This one is bigger, so you have a little bit more area to put your dimensionals. And I think I'll just put one more little one over on the other side here. There. I think that'll be fine. This one's a little tricky. Take your time. There. Phew. My goodness. All right, so let me add some Wink Stella to this one here. She's pacing back and forth. She really wants to go outside. She must see something out there she wants. All right, so the envelope that goes with this one. Wait, is there supposed to be a B with this one? There is. Where does the B go? Right down here. There. Let's give him a little love. I feel like I already used this one, but maybe not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the B on it. This is a beautiful paper pumpkin, you guys. I'll try to get some alternatives done. Can't promise you anything though, because I have my retreat this weekend. But if you're like on the fence about our kits, I would say give it a try. Give it at least 3 months. And you can order paper pumpkin by the month, 3, 6, 9, I think, and 12. Okay. So paper pumpkin is now listed on the Stampin' Up website. So if you go to stampinup.com or inspiredbygram.com, you can hit the shop now button and then scroll down on the left side, I believe it is, and look for paper pumpkin. And then you'll just hit that and you'll have to fill out some things, you know, like your shipping address, billing address, all that good stuff, credit card, debit card info. And then you don't have to worry about it. It's kind of like my card club. It's recurring. And you can actually, if there's a month that you're going to be away or you just maybe don't like, it's not your taste, then you can pause it and then go back to it. Okay, you just need to reactivate it. So any questions about paper pumpkin, I'd be happy to answer your questions or try to. If not, I can totally get back to you. But here's that one we just made. Let me just move all this stuff out of the way. And then we'll put the blue one in the middle because it's different. And the cute envelope that matches. I love that we get 2 stamp sets with this one. And then here is this one. Now, what is my favorite one? It's this one. I think I just love how we've got the background of the green. The bee is very simple, but very elegant as well. And it does shimmer and shine with the Winka Stella. And then you can design the insides however you want. And then here's the cute envelope that matches. So let me just run through any of the comments. Maybe there's questions or what have you. If not, I will sign off and see you on Monday. Let's see. Is my cat a good hunter? Oh, yes. She's 13 years old, but sometimes she acts like she's 1. She loves to get chipmunks, metal moles. I've seen a gray squirrel on our lawn before. And, of course, birds. She doesn't eat the chipmunks, and she's just very proud of that. She caught one and she'll leave it on the front lawn. Once in a while, this is you might want to cover your ears, but she will eat the head. And I don't know why. I just can't fathom doing that, but she does. It must be tastes good. That's all I can say. Or she's just not very smart. All right, it looks like I've got everything. I am going to sign off and work on my 2-page spread for the retreat. Then I got to get ready for my class. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate your support. Have a great day.